You can see why we need a drift rig to carry everything. Whole little fair lady's a workhorse lately. Kyle is not my personal mechanic, but he is a very good friend of mine, and he's going to help me with this today. I'm going to go ahead and do a lot of the filming while he gets a lot of the stuff done, but I'll get dirty a little bit, but not a lot of it. We'll get started and go ahead and say, hey Kyle.
Hey Kyle.
And then wink at the camera. Nice. So when changing oil, the way I do it is I undo the engine oil cap on the top of the engine. I usually set that in the hood latch so it can't close until I've moved it and put it back on the thing. Then I go ahead and undo the engine oil drain plug and the filter as soon as that's draining.
You're going to need to take your oil pan sexual and direct it directly underneath the flow.
Direct it directly? Oh, 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 oh.
Here we can see mechanical Jesus in his natural habitat.
Cork it is a beauty. Stoke it is pride.
And you want to push up on the bolt so oil doesn't come out prematurely. That is not fun.
In case you couldn't hear what he said you want to push up on the bolt, keep pressure on it to make sure the oil doesn't come out before you're ready. AKA premature evacuation.
So while the oil is draining in the drain pan, it's a good idea to let it go ahead and go all the way out, but crack the oil filter as well so it releases the rest of the pressure and ensures that the engine drains of all the old oil. So the oil filter is on the driver's side, but you have to take off a skid plate to access it. Alright, we've been waiting and putting this off because the weather's been so cold, but it's starting to rain right now, so instead of trying to get better film angles, I'm going to go ahead and hop under and start helping out. I want to get these running boards off because it started to sprinkle, and in Washington, that means nothing at all. Always care for your old oil. We want to take care of the environment and not trash it. Just because other people are leaving their shit everywhere doesn't mean that we need to. Kyle's going to make sure he gets this in a transportable container and get this to a spot where we can dispose of the old oil properly. Alright, you sexy fucks, I have a smoking hot dinner date tonight, so I'm going to go pick her up. I've explained that the rain sort of washed out the way I wanted to do the video. I just didn't want to stick Kyle doing all the work. Especially as it started to pour down raining for the sake of cool camera angles, so we just worried about knocking it out quickly. So I do apologize. I ended up putting 5 quarts of 1030 into the truck. I let it run for a day and checked the dipstick again, and it was a little low, so I added another half a quart or so. I'm just keeping an eye on it. I check the oil pretty much every time I fill up with gas, just habitually from when I had my WRX. That car burned a lot of oil. So I also got a brand new engine oil drain plug and crush gasket to go with it. You always should do the same as well. Some people JB weld, some people just throw the old one back on, some people don't use one at all. I used to work at an oil changing place. It's a little more prestige than your run-of-the-mill one, and we always use brand new ones, and I just do it out of habit as well. So about 5.5 quarts of oil, brand new engine oil drain plug and crush gasket, 6 13mm bolts per side for the running board mounts. Man, now I'm completely brain farting shit in the bed about what size the engine oil drain plug was. I'm getting ready to head out now. Thank you guys for hanging out. I got 4 new subscribers in the past 2 days, dude. I fucking love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all your time. I love it. Much love, respect to all. Stay up.